Okay, today we're talking about consent. Okay, we're going to talk about consent because I have an audience of what seems to be a lot of males, and I think this is an important topic. Okay, because clearly there's an issue going on, um, and I think we should talk about consent. Okay, and this video is mainly for people who are male, who have testosterone, and are within that end of the gender binary because I've lived most of my life in that end of the gender binary. So let's just get into it. Okay. The first, I wrote some notes here, so just bear with me here. Um, the first thing that is the most important thing, I think, is you have to learn how to manage your lustful attraction. Okay, because testosterone is very lustful. Okay, for women who do not understand this, testosterone is a fucking extremely powerful force. And it is one of those things that if you are very high testosterone and you are very lustful and you have a lot of lust towards things and you're just like, oh, men are extremely emotional. And this is the biggest misconception, is that women are more emotional than men. Men are more emotional than women. I know many of you don't want to hear this, right? But men are more emotional than women. You hear more hate crimes towards women. You hear more of these things. Men react more emotionally than women. So manage your lustful attraction. And some of the ways that you can do this is by when you feel that sort of fire in your chest, that fire in your stomach, that boner popping out of your pants. Okay. Center yourself, hone it in, go, this is a lot right now. Go walk outside, splash some cold water on your face. Okay? Do something to manage it. Think about playing Minecraft or playing a video game or something. Think about something else. Okay? Just, right? That's the first point. Manage lustful attraction. When you are in engagement with someone that you are attracted to, okay? Um, do not assert one way or another, okay? She will make it very clear if she intends to do anything with you, okay? You don't need to assert yourself. You don't need to use pickup lines. None of that is necessary. If she wants you, she will just, it will be very obvious. And consent, she will still, you should still have verbal consent, okay? That isn't to say to just go off of body language, but her body language is the biggest indicator, or his, if you're gay. um, if someone's crossing their arms and they're like, kind of pulling back and they're not totally engaged, they don't want you, okay? If someone is laughing a lot, they might be nervous, like out of nowhere, right? If they're laughing a lot out of nowhere, you're not telling any jokes or anything, they might be nervous, okay? And that might either be because you're off putting or because you're attractive. And you won't know unless you talk to them more. So, yeah, don't assert one way or another. This is the biggest one, okay? And this is a controversial one. Do not engage with minors if you feel any sort of attraction. This should go without saying. This should be, I guess, because of our time right now, I guess this needs to be said. But look, you know, people will look like a variety of ages now, okay? There are Asian, Korean women who look like they're 16 at 30, right? The range of visible appearance of age is getting more difficult to decipher, right? I'm 25, okay, and people have mistaken me for 16, right? Um, so this is really important. When you start engaging with someone, when you start interacting with someone, it is very important that you ask their age, okay? And if you are attracted to this person, you need to have that information. You need to know if the person you are interacting with is within your age range, okay? Because, look, when you are 25, when you are 24, the amount of life experiences that you have and the amount of social engagements you have are way higher than a 16-year-old. So you are going to be, there is an inherent power dynamic there that is problematic because You have all of this life experience that they don't have, and you can use that to your advantage. That is dangerous. Okay, that is dangerous. And women, girls, specifically girls, not women. Women are, 21 plus. Um, Girls, if you are talking to a guy and he is skirting around the question of age, ask. Say your age. Ask and say your age. Okay? It is so fucking important that you stay away from those guys that seek that out, or if they have a lucky moment where they encounter it, right? That's dangerous. Don't do that, okay? Pull out of that situation, because that can be that can be earth shattering. That can cause serious trauma. That is not something to mess with. Okay. My biggest point is, do not engage with minors if you feel any sort of attraction towards them. Okay? Just do not say, hey, it was nice meeting you. We cannot interact with each other, and move on. Okay? Um, and the next point, which is also pretty important, is learn to accept rejection. This is the final point. Okay? Learn to accept rejection. Okay? If you can't accept the fact that someone doesn't want to sleep with you, or doesn't want to date you, right? You need to look at yourself in the mirror and understand that you are a danger to society, okay? Because you need to understand that not everyone is going to say yes, and not everyone is going to say no, okay? And that no is a redirection towards someone who will say yes, okay? So just keep this in mind, okay? Rejection is redirection, okay? Rejection is redirection, okay? That's all you need to know. And once you know that, once you know, okay, I'm just being redirected, okay? Don't put all of that energy into that one person, okay? There are people out there who might want you just as much as that person, but doesn't, right? So that person really doesn't want you, but there might be someone who wants you just as much as that person doesn't. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. But yeah, that's it. Just understand that there are laws for one thing, and two, there are laws for a reason. Okay, and there are rules for a reason, and there is etiquette, and there are morals for a reason. It makes us all work together. Okay, and if we're not all working together, then everything falls apart. So just, you know, be safe, accept rejection, manage your attractions, and don't assert yourself over people. Just don't. Just let things be the way that they are. And if someone is for you, then they're for you. If they're not, then they're not. Simple as that. Okay? Peace. Stay healthy. Love yourself. Don't do drugs. Okay? But yeah, that's it.